Like Daisy wants to go for a ride.
You point out something about he needed to be at a hospital to have a bullet removed. He can't have a bullet removed if he wasn't at a hospital.
Hey everybody, oh, like a cigarette. And Mama's getting ready to go down there to the neighbor's house to take care of the cat. She'll be home next week, so I won't have to go. I go every other day. Oh, that sun feels good. Wind was kind of cool, that's why I got a toboggan on. Tired of having to wear the things. Tomorrow, which is Sunday, to see the family. And Monday is the funeral and stuff. I'm gonna go to the funeral. It's the viewing and the funeral, same day. And it's gonna be an emotional day. Emotionally tiring. I'm waiting for you. Look at Mama, we're dressed like Santa Claus here in March.
But it's cold.
That wind's chilly. The sun's in and out.
It's good to burn anything.
I'm gonna turn this camera off because this road's gonna be mighty bumpy on the way there. Anyway, there's Mama. It's gonna snow, ain't it, Mama?
It's gonna snow.
No, it ain't gonna snow today at 65 degrees out here.
I know it, but it's still cool, that wind.
That wind is cool. Everything's gonna die. We're gonna get a frost. Yard's looking good. Getting nice and full. Because Kristy put all her little hard work in it last. It'll come back though.
Towards Wallace.
It'll come back.
Sylvia Kim went to Wallace.
How do you know that?
We went towards that way. We went to Wallace.
Mama thinks she knows. Mama thinks she knows where every neighbor down this road goes.
Well, I know she probably has to go to Walmart today.
She don't usually go, Miss Sylvia.
Yes, she does.
Felicia says she don't go very much.
Well, she went.
They got their
Must have car
flashers.
trouble. Oh God, it sure is. Okay, turning off the road. Stopping off the road. Let's go.
I don't want to go down there, and I ain't got my phone with me.
Yeah,
They're trying to
you don't come here.
I ain't gonna come here, but I'm getting ready to hide. I got nobody can't see our no trespassing sign.
I know it, you need to get it out.
I wish we could go over there next week sometime and trim up.
Well, I'm working.
Well, they've stopped again. Oh, that's the mail lady. Mom, we ain't got car charge. Oh, my Lord. Well, good. I'm glad because now I can get her mail and bring it inside. I think they stopped down there. She hadn't got a lot of mail. Okay, well, I'm going to turn this off. Daisy wants to go for a ride. Anyway, like I was saying, we're going to go to the funeral and all that Monday. The viewing, it starts at the viewing starts at 1 and then the service is at 2. It's in Burgall. I really don't know why I got on the golf cart for. I thought I needed it, but I don't. Bobo and Kristy are back down here, and his Uncle Tom is going to stay with them in the cabin for a little while, for a few days. I don't know. I got to look and see when they said her hearing was coming up, Margaret's hearing. Let me see what he said. Next week. Her hearing is next week. So, it's this coming week, so that's why they're back down here. And she is going to be pleading guilty, and there is no changing her mind. Well, ain't no sense in her changing. There ain't no sense in her changing her mind if she done it, and she not done it. So now she can be going to prison for God knows how long. I don't know. Anyway, I've got some stuff to do in the yard. We're going to be getting a little bit of a cool front coming in tonight or tomorrow night. I don't know. It's supposed the temperature is supposed to drop and it's supposed to be like in the 60s, like low 60s. I'm just ready for the 80s. Oh, yes. About the pool this year. We are not going to be getting in our big pool. You know, last year all the pipes and stuff we had to be replaced, and then the pool liner was stuck to the post, and we had a time getting that off, and we needed a new liner. But we decided that we're not going to have a big pool. We've ordered a small pool. I might as well just go ahead and show it to you. It's a very little pool. It's very little, like 10 by 30 little. Ain't it? 10 by 30? Yeah. It's just enough for me and Mom. We didn't want a big one. It's just a lot to maintain. And we ain't got no room right now. We're still wanting to put it right over there, but I am almost thinking about putting it in another spot where it won't be under no trees. It is not a Intex pool. It is a Best Way pool. I think that's the name of it. It's gray. The posts are gray. The inside is so pretty. It looks like little stones. I'll show it to y'all. I ain't got it set up, of course, but it was on sale. I mean, it was less than $200. Let's see. It's a Steel Pro Max. Steel Pro Max. Best Way. There it is, right there. You can see it. That's the liner right there. The inside looks like, let me see. I ain't gonna take it out. That's what the posts look like. And the cool thing about it is, the top is plastic. Won't rust. The inside looks like blue pebbles, like that right there. You can't really see it. And the inside is, duh. Oh, here it is. The inside looks like that. It's going to be pretty. It's going to be small. I can't wait to get it set up in May. Take less water. We're not going to worry about the salt water system. I'm just going to try to maintain the chlorine in it, and the algicide, all that. What I was wanting to do, it's got to be near an outlet. And I was wanting to put it, we haven't decided yet. I was wanting to kind of put it out here somewhere, be under any trees right here, be more private. So I don't know. And the other thing about it is that I would have to make sure that the pump cord would reach to inside my building. But I'm thinking about calling Warsaw Heat and Air and having them to run me some electricity right there, because there was supposed to be electricity right there. There's a place right there for it. My dad had an outlet out here, and that's what it'd be. Then I could put it here, because it should reach. There's a plug right there, but it don't work. But anyway, I'm thinking about calling them and seeing how much it would be. I don't think it would be too much for them to do that. I wish that I had told them to do that when they came out here and redone the wiring after the fire. After the fire, you know, they came in. After the fire, they came out here and, you know, rewired all that. So anyway, I don't know. I really would like it on this side of the house. I would love it to be right here. And or maybe, you know, somewhere right in here, but not under a lot of trees. So that would be way, you know, we won't have to worry about all the leaves and stuff getting in it. Leaves are still going to get in the fall because the way the wind blows. But anyway, yeah, that's our pool situation. We wanted one, but we wanted one smaller, and with Mama having problems with her knees and back and stuff like that, with Mama having problems with her knees and stuff all the time, with Mama having problems with her back and her knees a lot. Well, not really her knees a lot, but anyway, it's getting harder for her to get up on the ladder and stuff. So we'll have a ladder for this one, but it won't be. She would only have to probably just take one little step. It's very small. It only comes up to here, my waist. But it's small enough for us. We don't want a great big one. It's just me and Mama. As long as I'm in it, to cool off and to relax, then I'm all right. We don't really need a big one. And we just, you know, if we have too many problems with it, it won't be a pain in the butt to drain, because I mean, it ain't gonna take very long to fill up, and it ain't gonna take very long to drain, and then it ain't gonna take long to shop back out and all that. My phone is, oh, I thought that was a message. Anyway, I'm looking all that. My phone is Oh, I thought that was a message. Anyway, I'm gonna go 'cause I gotta get some things done. Because tomorrow's Sunday. I usually don't do much on Sunday, and then Monday we got to be gone. We're gonna be gone 2 days, so I got to try to get as much done today as possible, inside and out. And I'm working on a project for a mom. It's going to be a wishing well. That's the start of it. 2 red tires. So I got a lot I got to do. And plus I'm working on putting the floor in her room. So I got a lot to do. So I'll see everybody next time. Bye for now.
I'm just so happy that I finally heard Patty. You'd think I should ask her if she's planning on coming back down here and be with me. I'm going to tell her I really don't know. I'm glad that she is texting you and that she's doing good, but don't question her. Just keep it short. Don't get on her nerves. Don't get on her nerves. You have a habit of doing that sometimes. Alright, I don't need pressure. I don't need pressure. I just get all excited, you know. She's doing good. She's doing good. She's been spending time with her mom and her brothers and her stepdad and stuff, and she seems happy. That's all I want is for her to be happy. I just want her to be happy with me down here. I think it will be okay. I've got my guns loaded in case someone comes here. Cause, you know, you're not supposed to have a gun. And you're already in enough trouble. I know, I'm so confused right now. I mean, that article says that he was transferred to New Hanover Hospital and he wasn't there, so well, I don't care what that article says, that article's lying. I mentioned that to Patty, and she said that there was no sign, no name of Chester Robinson Manning at that hospital. I mean, nothing. Not even his parents' name or nothing. It was like he wasn't even there, and the way it looks, he wasn't there. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Just can't. It's all just really weird. Just really weird. That article either got something messed up. Maybe he was at another hospital in Wilmington, or another hospital in another town or something, but he was not in New Hanover. I said she made sure she even asked she even asked the people in intensive care. And there was no Chester Robinson there. No Chester Manning. Really fishy.
I can't go to prison for something she didn't do. It's not fair.
I don't know, Kristy. We're gonna try our best to help your mom. I don't know how we're gonna do it. She's being stubborn as a mule and don't want y'all to go to the cops, and y'all scared to go to the cops. He'll know, and he could do something really bad to Kristy, so I ain't taking that chance. Margaret is going to jail for something she didn't do. We're all innocent. We are all innocent. I didn't pull the trigger. Kristy didn't pull the trigger. And I didn't pull the trigger. Kristy didn't pull the trigger. And Margaret didn't pull the trigger. Why don't you just replay what happened that night in your mind? Talk it out loud. Just replay it in your mind. Talk out loud. Something that could set Margaret free. Well, that night, Margaret had her gun ready, of course.
Alright, we're here. It's a long driveway right there, so I'm not going to pull in, because I don't want him to see the car lights. I'm going to surprise him. Plus, I know he's got security cameras everywhere. You sit right here with Kristy. Make sure my gun is loaded up real good.
Margaret, just leave the gun right here beside me, okay?
I'm taking my gun. I don't trust him. And I'll kill him if I have to. You're not going to stop me. I told you. So, gotta do what I gotta do. Hopefully, I won't have to use it. I'm getting ready. Go take care of some business. Cause you ain't gonna get by with stalking her. I don't care. He's sending her flowers every freaking day. And text messages. And she didn't even tell me. Because she's scared. Well, she ain't gonna be scared much longer. I'll kill him. I'll get him away from them security cameras. I'll pull the trigger and not leave a trace. And nobody will know anything. So, if I have to go to prison to protect her, I'll do it. They're stopping me. Just sit right here with Kristy, and I'll be back for it as soon as I can.
Margaret! Tell him what's going to happen.
I might be in here.
I know. Sorry. You want me to sit in the back seat with you?
No, it's okay. Just ready to get out of here.
It's a long driveway. Remember Kristy telling me about her and Patty coming here last year, trying to get you out of this house. I really wish you'd have went with them.
I wanted to go, but I was too scared.
I understand. It's taken Margaret a long time. She has been gone 30 minutes.
I'm about to fall asleep. I hope that she ain't. I hope nothing bad's going on.
I'll have to try to run that driveway to go try to see what's going on. I'm getting really freaked out. I'll have to lock the doors. I'm going to leave you here. I think you'll be okay. Keep your doors locked.
Okay. They are. I got my pepper spray.
You got your phone, so don't hesitate to call 911 if you need to. I've got to go find out what Margaret's doing. I gotta go find out what's going on.
Please hurry up. I don't want to be out here by myself. I'm scared.
When I was walking down that long driveway, I didn't see nobody else. I didn't hear anything. everything was really quiet until I got around to his backyard. So I got around to his backyard. And that's where Margaret was standing there with a gun. And he had a gun on her. And he was just being an a-hole. Talking all this junk about Kristy, and then I wanted to shoot him so bad. All I need to do is just put a bullet in you and you, Bobo, and Kristy's all mine. I can take her away to my castle, far away, and take her virginity. She'll never see you two again. And we live happily ever after. That's a wonderful picture. I like that picture, Bobo. What makes me even happier is that you're not in the picture because you're gonna be dead. Give me a gun. I'll shoot him. Oh, bud. Take it. Yeah, go ahead, Bobo. Take the gun from the old lady and shoot me. You know, he's not worth going to jail for. You're not worth going to jail for, you piece of shit. I knew you wouldn't do it. You ain't got the guts to do it. I think it's kind of funny how you have to decide who wants to shoot me. But I'm gonna solve that problem. I'm just gonna shoot you both. And be done with it. I'm gonna run down that driveway and I'm gonna get Kristy. And I'm gonna take her off with me. My queen. And we'll live happily ever after and you two be dead. No, but it's a shame that you couldn't see all the things that I did to Kristy. Things that you never got a chance to do. Things that made her feel really, really good. You better shut up. You know what I said? This time, I am gonna kill you, you nasty son of a bitch. You're about to take your last breath. Oh, just shut up. Both of you, just shut up and do it. You ain't got the guts, Bobo. You don't have the guts, and neither do you, old lady. If you were going to shoot me, you would have already done it. So I'm giving you one last chance to shoot me. I'm even going to put down my gun. Take your best shot, Bobo. Or you just go ahead and just pull the trigger. Let me feel that bullet go through my heart. And let me hit the ground. And just leave me here to die. Just go ahead and take him out. Take him out right now. This is our chance. Pick up that gun. Shoot. Hell, shoot my brains out. Go ahead. Take your best shot. I know you ain't got the guts, Bobo. You ain't got the guts. You ain't got the guts. You ain't got the guts. And I was about to reach for it. Then I heard footsteps. And it was Kristy reaching for the gun.
If anybody's gonna shoot him, it's gonna be me. And what you did to me, I can't remember anything. But I am gonna be the one that's gonna shoot you.
Kristy. No. Kristy. No, you don't want to do it. I'll go to prison any day, but I'm not going to go to prison because of him.
Chrissy, it's so good to see you. No, you're not going to shoot me. I've done so much for you. I've given you the world. You're my queen, and I'm your king. You're not going to kill me. But if you want to, just go ahead and do it. But you're not going to pull that trigger. So just be a good girl and do what the boy says. Give him the gun. Give him the gun. And just get out of his way if he's going to shoot me.
If anybody's going to do it, let me or Mother do it. And I was begging Kristy not to do it, to give me a gun, that I was not going to let her shoot him, and then she didn't want to give me the gun. And then the next thing we knew, we heard a gunshot coming from the woods.
I still got my hands up in the air, but somebody just go ahead and shoot me!
Oh my God. Hey, I'm in there. Kristy, give me the gun. Give me the gun. Wipe your fingerprints off of it. You gotta get the hell out of here. Now your fingerprints are all over the gun. We gotta go. They could be shooting at us. Come on, let's go. Come on, Kristy. Come on, come on. Get out of here. Oh my God, yeah. We gotta go. I'm gonna put the gun on. I don't know if he's dead or not. Come on, we gotta go. Come on, Kristy, come on. And we took off running because we didn't know who they were shooting at. We didn't know if that person in that woods was shooting at us or Chester. Hurry, come on.
Bobo, Kristy, we can't tell a single soul what happened tonight. We could be in a lot of trouble. No matter what, he got what he deserved. Chester is dead, and only he knows what really happened, but he can't talk. So, we don't breathe a word about what happened. It's just between us three, and it's going to stay that way. We have to keep quiet. If it hadn't been for that person in the woods, I would have shot him. As soon as I laid down that gun, I could have grabbed it, wiped my fingerprints off of it. Because they didn't want me to know, they didn't want the cops to think that I was there. Because Mom was just trying to protect me. Now she can go to jail with something she didn't do.
I mean, I can kind of see why Margaret wanted to keep it a secret. I mean, y'all did look pretty damn guilty, but we don't know exactly who that gun was pointing at. I mean, he could have had someone in the woods that was wanting to kill me or Margaret. I doubt the person was aiming for Kristy because he wants Kristy to himself. Did Chester know that Margaret was getting ready to pay him a visit? No, I don't think Margaret gave him a fair warning that she was going after him. Chester was sending Kristy a bunch of flowers every single day. And it was just getting on Margaret's nerves so bad, there was nothing she could do about it. And she just exploded and went to his house. And he came out with a gun. So maybe that person in the woods had no plans. So maybe that person in the woods did not know we were going to show up. And maybe that gunshot was meant for Chester.
We don't know. We couldn't see anything. It was so dark.
The best thing that she could have done for you two, I know that she was scared nobody would believe you and her, and she was trying to protect Kristy. But the best thing for her to have done is not make things worse. She should have went to the cops and say, look, I went there with a gun. Chester's gun was not fired. The only gun that was fired was the person's gun that was in the woods. And I was hoping that right there, after his surgery, when the bullet was removed, that would free me and Margaret. That would show us that her gun wasn't fired, Chester's gun wasn't fired, but Margaret said it still wouldn't get us off the hook because where we were standing there was no security cameras. So we could have had 5 or 6 guns with us and shot one and went and threw it and went and thrown it in the ditch or something, and the bullet would have matched one of those guns. I mean, we would have still not been off the hook. We were the only people on the security camera, and it just looked like one of us shot him. Now that Chester is supposedly awake and getting out of the hospital, and now Chester is telling the cops that Margaret done it, and she didn't. He knows Margaret did not shoot him, but yet he's framing her. I would want to know who put a bullet in me. I wouldn't frame anybody. I'd want to know who really and truly done it so I could go after them. But he don't care. He just wants to frame Margaret. That's all he's got on his mind. That's a good point. Because I know if someone shot me and I didn't know who it was, I think I would be really hell-bent on trying to figure out who that was that really shot me and not be so busy trying to frame somebody. I'd want to know who wanted me dead. So maybe somebody else wanted Chester dead. don't know. I am so confused. Either he knows who, he might know who was in those woods. Maybe that shot was meant for me or Margaret. He might have, I don't know. I mean, he didn't know we were going to show up. Maybe that gun was meant, maybe that bullet was meant for him. Somebody else wanted that boy dead. Somebody else. I just don't know. I'm so confusing. And obviously this person was not on the camera. The only people that were on the camera was me and Margaret, and Kristy ducked. And they pointed out something about he needed to be at a hospital to have a bullet removed. He can't have a bullet removed if he wasn't at a hospital. And we know he wasn't at New Hanover County like that. And that article lied. He was not at New Hanover County Hospital. And whatever hospital he was at, that bullet would have been out of his chest. And that bullet would have been sent to the police department for investigation and had a report on it to prove what kind of bullet, to prove where that bullet came from, like what gun. Like you said, it didn't come out of Margaret's and it didn't come out of Chester's, it came out of that person's who was in the woods. So either he was at a different hospital or something all the time. There is something that's not adding up. It would have been really nice if the security cameras would have been that would have showed that y'all didn't pull that trigger. That it was someone that came from the woods with there ain't no proof. Right now it's just Chester's word against Margaret's, and she's confessing to something she didn't do. He's wanting her behind bars for a long time so he can get close to Kristy.
Mom can't go to prison for this. You gotta figure something out. Time is running out.
And that person in that woods is probably long gone. And now we know he was never in the hospital. So we really don't know where he was when he... it's just not adding up. It's not adding up now. None of it is. I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, her hearing is just right around the corner and she's going to plead guilty for something she didn't do. And that bastard, this monster, is going to let her go to prison for something she didn't do. That's exactly what he wants. Well, I don't know. Somebody else did want that boy dead. That's what I thought. That's what I think. We didn't see no sign of anybody. So we don't know who else was there that night besides us. Either Chester knows or he don't. Maybe he does know. I don't know, maybe, I don't know how he could have called somebody so quickly because Margaret just showed up. He didn't know that she was going to go. He didn't know that she was going to show up. So he couldn't have had someone in the woods getting ready to fire a gun at me or Margaret. He wouldn't have had time for that, so it sounds like to me someone else wanted him dead. sick human being. I'm sure he's made a lot of enemies. He might know. And he's just not get out. I don't know what we're going to do, but somehow we got to get. We got to stop murder. We're going to prison. Ain't no telling. No telling. That's a mess. I'm gonna really put you on a mess this time. We'll do our best. I don't know what we're gonna do. It's too scared to go to the cops. Figure something out fast. I should have never been there that night. We were at the wrong place at the wrong time. So now, they have to watch Mother go to prison for something she didn't do. I almost want to kick her in the tail for it. It's gonna be okay, Kristy. You got me and Bobo. We're gonna take care of you. We're gonna just gotta pray that some kind of evidence pops up. Whoever that person was in the woods, we don't know.